Okay, I'm here, and here's the Fat Man atomic bomb. As you can see, it's big. And after the war, this model was still, after World War II, this model was still in use till about 1955. Let's go over a little bit about how a nuclear bomb works. An atomic bomb, it's like a pancake, so there would be RDX. RDX was research development explosive. Would be the metal casing around here would be about 3 inches. Then the RDX would be in full for a shape charge. It would be in pie shapes. There would be a void, and then the enriched uranium, or in this case it was actually plutonium, would be surrounding it. There would be a void space about the size of a football where the shape charge would push it together, where it would all the critical enhanced plutonium would create fission, which produces roughly 150 times the strength of a normal, even an explosion of RDX. Now, the difference between a atomic bomb, which is what this is, and a hydrogen bomb, you have to make it in a pancake layer. So to set off a hydrogen bomb, you have to have a nuclear bomb around it. And what it does, it's similar the same way, but there's not a void space in a hydrogen bomb, because you're pushing the stuff together not to break it, but to fuse it, which produces many more times the energy of a normal atomic blast. So it's actually a pancake effect to create a hydrogen bomb. And here's a piece of trinitite off of the ground in Hiroshima. Right there. That's the trinitite. Right there, that's the trinitite. And it's created, it's basically a fusion of glass, and it normally forms in, when they fired the bombs out at Trinity, it would form spider patterns all over the desert. So it's superfused, it would be considered superfused glass. The second bomb on Nagasaki, actually the best part of Nagasaki, the most viable target in Nagasaki was the Mitsubishi naval shipyards, which would have been on this map here. It would have been off the map about approximately here. It's commonly taught in War College that there was another target, and the guy got lost in the fog, and they meant to bomb that instead of Nagasaki, because, like I said, the only viable target was that Mitsubishi ship plant, and by that time in the war, the Japanese Navy was decimated, and there weren't going to really be any more ships going out. They were just trying to maintain parts of the ones that were already in production. It's kind of been my contention that the reason they bombed, I didn't really credit this too much when I was younger, but the older I get, the more I think this was the real reason they picked Nagasaki. Nagasaki was known as Little Rome because it was the center of Christianity for Japan, and that's why they picked it. Another thing you can look up, remember, the people that run the world are generational Satanists, and they like to use the same numbers over and over. So the special bombing mission for the Enola Gay Hiroshima was special bombing mission number 13. They like the number 13. They like to use it. 13 is the number of a coven. Anyway, thank you. And like I said, here we are with one of the few remaining atomic bomb casings. There's one in the Smithsonian, and there's one in the World War II museum in Louisiana, and I believe there's one in Alamogordo. I think I saw that, although that one may have been donated to the other place. Thank you, I'm out.